Welcome back to J&J Dynasty. Let's get into this video. All right, this is going to be a video, and we're going to be talking about straight up the final June results, right? So, uh, tracking 9 different drafts, 10 overall, but this is the final results for through June 30th for drafts. And let's get into this. So, as again, we're going to be the June 30th drafts. So, as always, please like the video. If you can, comment and subscribe. I just pulled a trade in another league. I traded 2-2 for Aaron Jones. If you like that one, that trade, give me a comment below. One thing about that trade, just an FYI, Richardson is on the board, and Kendre Miller is on the board at 2-2 in a standard Dynasty PPR draft. So I traded Aaron Jones for 2-2. At least I'm going to get Kendre Miller, or I'm going to get Richardson. I'm probably the best team in that league, pretty much by far. But I'm trying to move up and get Richardson also at 2-1. So I got a couple offers in there. Trade one of my late seconds and a second round pick that I acquired when I drafted or traded for Hill, I think it was. Yeah. No, I traded for Deontay Johnson, who I traded for Hill. I traded Sky Moore and Deontay Johnson, or Sky Moore and my first round pick for an early second round pick next year, and Deontay Johnson. And then I traded Deontay Johnson and I don't remember what it was, but I got Tyreek Hill. I'm sorry. So I can, and that team is just loaded. Already have Burrow and Mahomes. I could add Richardson to that. I think I got Akers, ETN, Carter, Hall. I had Aaron Jones, so worst case scenario, I get to add Kendre Miller. I get Deontay Foreman, Antonio Gibson on that roster. As I said, I mean, Tyreek Hill is like my third or fourth wide receiver. AJ Brown, Higgins, Hill. I got Cooks, Deebo Samuel, Bateman yet on that roster. So that one's sitting pretty good. But let's get into the final results of the draft, and let's go with that. So as we can see here, I need to probably do a slight adjustment here to make sure that you guys can see all this. So we'll unlock that and we'll scooch this down just a touch. Not quite. So we're going to have to do both of them. Okay, so this one's going to have to go up just a touch. All right. All right, well, that's it. All right, so with that being said, we've got her solved now. So Bijan has been averaging #1 overall. So we got that solved. Bryce Young is right there at 12. So as you can see, the gray number or the colored number is 1 through 12. Before this last draft was put in, this is where they were in the second column there. And then obviously the players, the reddish numbers, the two are the main numbers, so they should correspond. All the black numbers in between there should be all the June drafts. All right. And then the blue number is all of them together. The black number there, farthest, or well, way over that way, is June. So 1.1 over there in the black, that is the June average for all the players. And that's all the way through the draft. And this is tracking all MFL drafts, 10 different leagues. So, and the 11th one, which started June 1st here, I'm tracking that one now. I'm putting that one. Told you what's happening in that one. So some guys are going to be falling off that. But as you can see, Richardson, as I was talking about, is at 2-6, and I'm trying to get him at pick 13 currently. And Kendre Miller, I'm at least assured of him. He's pick 11, and I'm going to get him at 2-2, worst case scenario. Traded him for Aaron Jones, so Aaron Jones would have been like a first-round pick on this one. So Kincaid has been sliding just a little bit. He was drafted in the first round on that video. So that will be a video that'll be coming out hopefully in about 4 or 5 days. I got 2 early July drafts over the 4th of July weekend here, and we'll get those taken care of. All right, so let's see what's happening in round 2. So this is your round 2 on average draft picks, or your second 12 players. So Josh Downs is down there at 24. Laporte has been slipping a little bit. He's sitting there at 13. You can see Mingo's catching up a little bit. There's definitely was a teardrop there from 15. So With that being said, you can still see that Stroud all the way through basically Mike Meyer, Bigsby. They kind of lock in there as a big clump from 15 to like about 20. All those guys are basically interchangeable. There's about a round and a half difference of selection between 5 guys. So I think that's a pretty big cluster. Take whoever you like in there. Once again, if you like this video content, comment below, subscribe. Trying to get into double digits on subscribers. Don't know why, just throwing stuff out here. Hopefully this stuff is helping you out. If it is helping you, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. All right, so next one, let's go into the average round 3 guys. So this is on average your 3rd guy. So Israel is going off at 28.9. So we all know that 24 is the last 2nd round pick. So you're looking at 2-4 or 3-4, 3-5 on this. And then Will Levis is all the way down there at the bottom at the end of the 3rd round on average, but he's average pick 54. So overall, so that's a late 5th round pick is what that is. So as you can see, there's been some movement, some crazy numbers, highs and lows. But as always, pause the video if you need to, and you can do that. And you can also get the information, like I always say, follow the flow, right? Are they trending up? They trending down? That's why I'm breaking them down into May and June draft picks here. So, all right, let's see some final rounds here. A.T. Perry's the last guy who's got pulled off the board. So after that, everybody else has not been drafted in a draft yet this year. So that's kind of where we're sitting on everything. If you have any comments, please, give me a comment. I might do a video here this afternoon, try and see if I can go live, see if we can talk about this in a little bit more in depth on a live video. If you like that, put a comment down below. The other Jay, I might be able to get him to get on here and do something with me so we can talk some stupidity. All right. Looking forward to seeing you guys. Oh, well, we don't know what that one is, why that was in there. Extra slide, I guess. Did I do something wrong? Let me see here. 37, 49. Oh, yeah, looks like I did. I got them in the wrong order. So this would have been your 3rd round picks. Okay. Fourth round picks. So after 36. So 12, 24, 36. So 37 is your 4th round. So this is your 4th round. So there you go. I apologize. I got a slide in the wrong order. So this is your 4th round. Boutte is at 55. So again, you just have to pause the draft order here and look at it. I apologize for screwing that up. I'm not going to correct it in video editing, but you have to watch the video to see what happens, right? All right. Then Kenny McIntosh is all the way down there at 82. Once again, when I do this, I put down 84 guys, so I've got 85. If you weren't drafted, you got an 85. If you were drafted, you got your number. If you happen to get drafted after the 85th round, if somebody was drafted in the 10th or 11th round or whatever, you got an 84. So 84 means you at least got drafted 84th, or you got drafted in the draft. So 85 means you didn't get drafted. So, all right, just for that stipulation. Hopefully everything is understandable. Once again, this is the June 2023 final draft results for MFL leagues. Hopefully this helps you out early in June, or give you values if you want to make trades after your draft, what guys are actually, the consensus is actually going for, right? So, all right, thank you very much. Until next time, have great drafts and make great trades.